Hi, my name is Alex Coleman. I'm 26 years old. I've been training Jiu-Jitsu for about 4 years now, and I'm a Lanky sponsored athlete. So a little bit about how I got into Jiu-Jitsu. In the beginning, it was kind of two things. One, I've always been an athlete, and I was looking for a sport that would help me to train and get out all of my energy at the end of the day and help me to cope with any of the stress of the day. And two, I was working for a mental institution at the time, which I currently do as well. So I work for a psychiatric hospital, and I wanted to know that if shit hit the fan, that I knew how to get up and get out and be safe. So those were the two key reasons I started training, and once I got on the mat and started spending time on the mat, I quickly found out that there are so many benefits to training Jiu-Jitsu. It's a totally empowering sport where technique can actually conquer the bigger, stronger opponent, and that is so appealing to me. I love that studying a little bit harder means that I'm going to be able to take on somebody that's bigger than me, and that I'm going to constantly find new ways to figure out new puzzles in rolling in real life situations. So once I kind of got addicted to that process, I began wanting to push myself, and part of that meant competing. About 2 years ago, I began competing in the Ibjjf tournaments, and some of my notable accomplishments in those have been at blue belt, my weight class, and in the absolute at Pan Am's, I was able to medal in both. I took third my first year competing there. After that, I went on to take double gold in Nogi World, same at blue belt. And then finally, I won double silver at, I won double gold at Nogi Pans and double silver at Nogi Worlds that year. And after coming home from that in November, I was awarded my purple belt by Professor JP at Ground Control Columbia. And going into the 2017 season, I took gold at my first Ibjjf tournament, which was Pan Am's. So from there, I love being at the gym, at home, especially in the off season where I get to explore technique more and kind of be more creative with my jiu-jitsu, less focused on A game and more focused on teaching the kids and enjoying it, enjoying the journey. The ultimate goal for me in this sport would be to make this my entire lifestyle, to not have to work a full-time job and come here at the end of the day and train, to be able to train all day and to teach and to constantly grow in this sport. So, thanks.
All right, so we are going to start in daily guard. I'm going to start by controlling the sleeve closest to me, getting a spider grip, and also controlling the ankle with a cup grip. And then I'm going to be putting pressure on my right leg, which is the one that's posted on top of her thigh. And when I do that, it's going to help me to elevate my hips and sink a deep daily heel hook in. From there, I'm going to be extending her backwards, which causes her to backstep, switching the grip that's on the ankle to the back of my hand, letting go of the sleeve grip, reaching across to the inside of her knee, and rolling under into X guard. Now from here, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be cupping her kneecap, extending her away, taking my bottom hook and placing it on top or in the back of her knee, and then sitting up into technical stand-out position. From here, I switch to my hand. I'm going to take my foot out and stand all the way up. Okay, we're going to start in daily heel guard. I'm going to start by controlling the sleeve that's closest to me with a spider grip. And I'm going to have my hand cup gripping the ankle. From here, I'm going to be putting pressure into my right foot, the one on top of the thigh, and using that to elevate my hips and sinking in my deep daily heel hook. From here, I'm going to force her to take a back step, and then switching the cup grip on the ankle to behind my hand, to the back of my hand, like letting go of my sleeve grip, reaching across to the inside of her knee, and rolling underneath into X guard. In X guard, I want to make sure that my hand is cupping on top of her kneecap. I start to extend her away, switching my bottom hook to the inside of her knee. Then I'm going to sit up into technical stand-up, post my hand on the mat, to take my leg out and come up to finish my sweep. Alright, so we're going to be starting in daily heel guard again, only this time our opponent is going to be clearing our daily heel hook. So as soon as that happens, I'm going to be bringing that foot underneath her opposite thigh and stacking with my other foot underneath there. And then I'm going to be reaching up to control her lapel, her far side lapel. And I continue to have my grip on her ankle. Now from here, I'm going to be extending my arm and legs, causing her to step. And once she does that, I'm bringing my bottom foot to post on her thigh, giving me time to bring my other leg through, and I'm going to X guard. Now straight from here, because I've got this grip on my own lapel, I'm going to be sliding my bottom hook down, kicking her backwards with my top foot, following to come over, and adjusting my grip so that way I can get the straight ankle lock here. Okay, so we're starting in daily heel guard here, only we're addressing when our partner clears our leg here. So as soon as that happens, I'm going to be stacking my foot on the bottom, or on her thigh, and then bringing my daily heel hook underneath. Alright, I'm going to reach up and control her lapel, and I still have my ankle grip. So I'm going to be keeping my feet together, extending her away with my arms and my legs, and then I'm going to be posting my bottom foot on the inside of her thigh, which allows me to have time to swing my opposite leg all the way through and go to X guard. Now from here, I'm going to be controlling my own lapel, sliding my bottom X guard hook down to her ankle, sweeping her back, following, coming up, adjusting my grip on her ankle, and looking up at the ceiling to get the straight ankle lock.